Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're diving into something, well, something we all navigate, life's storms.
Mm,
You know, those times when challenges or doubts just hit you hard. Could be work stuff, personal struggles, health.
mhm.
It can feel overwhelming.
Absolutely. It's easy to get lost in that.
Right. So our mission today, we want to unpack this really powerful image of resilience we found. Something that might actually help guide us through those tempests.
And that image, that symbol, it's the eagle, the magnificent king of the skies, as they say.
The eagle.
It offers a really profound lesson, I think. Almost counterintuitive, maybe,
Yeah.
about handling chaos.
Okay, so let's contrast this. When a storm rolls in, what do most birds do? What's the typical reaction?
Well, the instinct is clear, isn't it? They
Yeah.
seek shelter.
Yeah, hi.
They find cover, hunker down, basically just wait it out. Totally understandable. It's survival.
Makes sense. But the eagle, it's different.
That's what's so fascinating. The eagle doesn't flee the storm.
Mm.
It doesn't hide. It actually flies towards it.
Towards it, why?
It seeks out the storm's powerful updrafts. You know, those strong currents of rising air inside the storm.
Okay. The air currents.
Exactly. And these can be incredibly powerful. We're talking speed sometimes over 100 miles an hour. The eagle uses that raw, chaotic energy.
Uses the storm itself.
Yes, to lift itself higher and higher. It literally soars above the storm clouds,
Above the camp?
into the calm, clear sky above where the sun's still shining. Well, everything below is, turmoil.
Wow. So the very thing that causes chaos for others, the storm, that becomes the mechanism that elevates the eagle.
Precisely. It's not fighting the storm head on, it's leveraging it. It's transforming that pressure into power.
That's a mindset shift right there. How do we apply that? I mean, when we're in the thick of our own storms.
That's the key question, isn't it? Because the instinct is still often to hunker down.
right.
So the challenge for you listening is, when your personal storms hit, how do you find your updrafts? The idea isn't to let the storm just buffet you around.
Or define you.
Exactly. It's about actively looking for those opportunities within the adversity. Like the eagle finds the existing updraft.
Okay, but practically speaking, what are these updrafts like our everyday lives? It's not literal wind currents for us.
No, definitely
Yeah.
not. But think about it this way. An updraft could be, say, a really tough lesson learned from a failure. Something that makes you stronger or wiser in the long run.
Okay, like learning from a mistake.
Right. Or maybe it's discovering some inner strength you didn't know you had, pushing past what you thought your limits were.
That resilience that comes out under pressure.
Or it could be an opportunity to pivot. Maybe the storm forces you onto a new path you wouldn't have considered otherwise.
A forced change that turns out okay.
Or even just reaching out, connecting with people for support, turning that feeling of isolation into collective strength. Those are all potential updrafts.
And this idea of staying above the storm, that's really about perspective then.
I think so. It's about not getting totally sucked into the swirling chaos, the emotion of it all down below.
Trying to keep the bigger picture in view.
Exactly. Rising above the immediate turmoil to see things more clearly. Regaining that strategic view.
Like the eagle seeing the landscape from above.
And it's also about trust, isn't it? Trusting in your own ability to navigate even when the way forward isn't clear, when it's obscured by clouds.
Trusting the process, maybe.
And remembering that every storm, no matter how fierce it feels in the moment, does eventually pass. The eagle knows this. Its flight above is temporary, but it's a way through, not getting consumed by it.
Okay, so the core message here seems pretty clear. When adversity hits, when those winds start picking up, don't just despair.
Don't shrink back.
Remember the eagle. Spread your wings, so to speak, and look for the challenge, the updraft, within the storm itself.
And maybe the real deep dive for you this week is to think, what does above the storm actually look like for you? Is it just finding calm again? Or is it maybe reaching a whole new horizon because of the storm?
Something to definitely think about.